Here I want to talk about how to use iPhone or Apple Health app to track your steps on the iPhone. Let's begin. The first and probably the most important question is, can you track your steps without an Apple Watch? And the answer is, of course, yes, you do not need to have an Apple Watch. However, it does help tremendously. I will talk about that later in the video, but just know that Apple Watch or any other smart device that you have on your wrist pretty much 24/7 or throughout the entire day does help a lot with tracking your steps. Like I say, it doesn't have to be an Apple Watch. This is great from Apple's side since they are kind of open and you can use Fitbit or other third-party non-Apple fitness trackers or watches on your wrist, and you can still import that data to Apple Health app. But how does it actually work when you're using just the iPhone? Well, the thing is that it of course uses all of the sensors and the movement in order to calculate and predict or sort of guess that you're doing some sort of exercise, that you're walking, and it counts the steps based on the movement and the sensors. Of course, the closer you have the iPhone to your body, the more precise it's actually going to get. Having the iPhone in your pocket or on your arm when you're running or doing some sort of exercise is a great way to keep the iPhone close to you and to make sure that the iPhone counts your steps and that it counts them correctly. Obviously, if you leave your iPhone behind, just don't expect to count the steps since you don't have it with you. The iPhone doesn't know that you are moving, so it's just not possible for the iPhone to track your steps. You always need to have it with you, which I don't think is a problem nowadays. People have their iPhones constantly with them, so that's why it can actually work. So how can you set it up, where can you find it, and all of the information? But first, if you are new on this channel, I want to say that you should definitely take a look at my other content like tracking calories on the Apple Watch and how accurate it is, and making videos about that. So in order to not miss future uploads like these, make sure to subscribe so you always stay updated. Okay, so where can you find it? Of course, open up the Health app on the iPhone. It's the white logo with the red heart in it. And there you can actually find it pretty easily. So you go to the browse section, then to the activity, and you can click on the steps. And there you should be able to see all of the graphs and all of the information from the past. And it gives you some sort of charts to see visually how much you have been moving throughout the days and all other things. So the thing is that you don't need to have it like turn on. There is no switch for you to start tracking the steps. It just pretty much does it all the time, which is okay, but here is where you can find it. But like I say, you don't have to enable it in any way. You don't need to worry about that. You can definitely see the information from previous days. If you have been using the iPhone for quite some time, you can already see a couple of steps or some information from today or the past days. But in order to make stuff a bit more like accurate, not just in terms of steps, but in terms of the Health app, I would definitely recommend you to update your personal information. It doesn't really care about much, only about your age, gender, and all other things like your height and weight. These are the most important metrics for your health, and this is how Apple determines the amount of calories you burn and some things like, some health-related things. And you just want to make sure it's in your own interest to put in just the correct information for the Apple Watch and for the iPhone to work with. So here's where you can find it. Of course, I'm showing it to you right now, so there is no need to worry about that. You will definitely be able to find that. You can see it in your body measurement stuff section here. So just add your information, like I say, and make sure that it is correct. But coming back to the steps section, if you scroll down, you can see some third-party apps, which is kind of odd for Apple to suggest you downloading third-party apps instead of using their stock app. But it's kind of fine. The thing I want to say is that you shouldn't have like different expectations from it. You just definitely shouldn't expect much just because you download a third-party app. The app has access to the same sensors, to the same accelerometer on the iPhone. It's just not going to do any different. I mean, it may be optimized a bit different or better. The results may vary slightly, but overall, it's not going to be a huge difference. Pretty much you're good to go with the regular Health app. If you would like to download the third-party one, it is mostly for other reason. Maybe it's synced to your Apple Watch. Maybe you like the UI or the way it looks, the way it works. Maybe you already have some friends that use that and you got it recommended. I mean, it's not just because it counts steps better than the stock Apple app. There's always some other third reason behind it, like, you know what I mean. And also widgets, possibly, because some third-party apps may allow you to have widgets on your home screen or in the widget tab, showing you how many steps you actually took throughout the day, so you can see it really quickly throughout the day. But the Apple Health app, the stock one from Apple, doesn't allow you to have that, at least right now running iOS 14. So yeah, this may also be a reason to switch to a third-party one. But like I say, don't expect too much. Of course, switching iPhones, like switching the hardware part of the thing, definitely may improve your overall quality of the tracking and the accuracy. I mean, yeah, this is common sense, like newer iPhones have better sensors and new tech in general is better for this kind of stuff, but switching to a different software cannot do much, to be honest. Okay, so this would be about it. I don't think that I have anything else to add to that video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you liked it. And if there is anything that you would like to share, just feel free to do so in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video and see you guys later.